Alright, since the other one ran out of room. Oh. You gotta love the Squirrely Brigade. Hello, Squirrel. Do you remember the dirty laundries? And Squirrel. Do you remember the dirty laundries? How about you? Oh! Who scared him? You. Where'd you go? Yeah. Alright, Squirrel, hold up. Katie's got to come through to feed the kitties. Oh, see, they won't leave me alone. No, she just headbutted my table. Patches, damn you. Yeah, the Gabby Petito case. She knew it wasn't over. I'm willing to bet what set him over the top was that extra added expense. Because the cops just have to try and take someone to jail. Because the cops just have to fucking press charges. First of all, Squirrel, did you know that when I am talking to a troll in the comments, I tend to not capitalize their name. And if someone's important to you, chances are you ain't gonna forget to capitalize that first letter of their name. And capitalizing that letter was something I really wanted to point out. So, the video I'm posting before this one, go back and check through it, okay? Because I'm like really examining through this so-called notebook. Because here's one of the pages. Hold up. Yeah, see here. Look, see where it says James and Titi? Okay, those are capitalized. But down here at the bottom, Gabby is not. And you notice how these F's all have a hook? Okay, aside from the ink not matching up behind a lot of these words, the way the F's are and the way the Y's and the G's are, the lowercase Y's and G's. See how they have a tail, just like that J right there? Whether it's a Y or if it's a G. Look at the word daughter right there, see? And Gabby. And the Y and the G, they have a tail. See that down there, Gabby? Look at that. And then we got this, a supposed suicide note, okay? And in this, if you look where it says Gabby, right here, look, that's capitalized G. And you see how the Y goes straight down? Look at the word family, straight down. See? Look. Anyway, here's the word everything. See the Y, how it goes straight down? And the G, how it curls up? Look at the word something. See how his G's, look, see how the G curls up? Look at simply, the Y goes down. And it's like that all over the place. See that, how the two P's are right there? I think that's what that will was. Hold on, I'll show you. Well, shit. My tablet is dead in there with the pictures I've got of these. The word will, okay, where it shows where it was bled through the two L's that are in it. They look like P's from another page. Double P's that come down. Because where the I was supposed to be before the L's, that I is not there on the other page. And I'm talking about apart from the page that aside from, and he writes in straight lines, he draws, or he writes in a line. But that one letter was just all over the place. It was a big mess. Okay, I don't see how, where the fuck did they come up with that? Goddamn. Anyway, I can't explain it that good. Go watch my other video. Please, please, please. Go watch the other video. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's not the same handwriting. Squirrel. Squirrels are so cute when they just walk. They're not bouncing or hopping along and running. No. They just slightly, slowly walk. Because they know there's no threat over here, and they know they'll get their turn. Meow. I do the 7-card horseshoe spread. And card 1 represents the past. Oh, wait, I almost forgot to tell people what the reading was about. I wanted to know what they believe the role of the letter to be. Well, the role of the notebook, not just the letter. We know what its role was supposed to be. Even aside from the story it's trying to tell. And even aside from the way the ink supposedly bled through the pages. So here goes. Card 1 is the past. And for those that don't remember, and for those that don't know, this was Brian and Gabby. And the things I said in my last video, there's some really important stuff in there, so please go watch it. She had her reasons for still being so upset. I mean, just imagine being a little, tiny little 22-year-old little thing like her and being threatened that you're going to be ditched in the middle of the mountains with no street lights, no cell phone, no fucking food or water or anything. I bet you he threatened her like that on a daily fucking basis. So, of course, she's going to flip out about them taking a break and going for separate walks. Of course, that would be scary. For the cops to even think that that was an option is just crazy. But what do you do when it says that on paper? Rewatching the footage and seeing how much the cops really struggled to try to differentiate between a slap, a smack, and a swat. It was frustrating, to say the least. Uh-oh, I dropped a peanut. There is a difference. She wasn't trying to inflict pain the way he was when he grabbed her. Think about it, Squirrel. When he was out there talking to those cops, and she was sitting in the back of that other cop car with no one talking to her, and all she had in her mind were her own worries, as he's out there chumming it up with the cops, yucking it up and laughing, and she's in there thinking the absolute worst. She was still a mess, and he was laughing, and he was probably threatening her, like, oh, you think the cops are gonna back you? And by the looks of it, what do you think that looked like to Gabby? Hard to imagine someone not feeling alone in a situation like that. And I used to have a dad that used to tell my mom, oh, you're overweight. No one's going to want you. Who's going to want you if you were to leave me? And then when my mom lashed out and hurt us, and then she told told us, who do you think the cops are going to believe? Me or some dumb kid? I remember the way that made us feel. And I remember the way it made me feel when I come to realize, God damn, Mom's right. They don't care what the kid says. And she felt as though no one cared what she felt either. I don't see her being able to find a way to run away from home when they live like that, like they were living. Anyway, on to the reading. Will this notebook supposedly be the end all of the story? It better not be. We ain't falling for it, and neither should Gabby's family. Card 1 represents the past. Gossip is afoot. Someone is telling tales about you. Stop the rumors while you can. I turned up the page of rods in reverse. They were too late with that notebook. They took too fucking long. And the shit, oh my god. Card 2 represents the present. What turned up was the 7 of rods in reverse. Doubt, uncertainty, hesitation now could result in failure. I'm running out of time, Squirrel. I don't know if people stick around so long. I guess I could timestamp it and a person could skip through if they want. But then they'd miss my reasons. And I've said before that I think the reverse of the situation, the reverse of the reverse, is also a little telling. It's saying right here, victory is assured. But that card was in reverse. So I don't know if they're going to get the victory on this one that they're hoping for. Card 3 is supposed to be what's helping. And what turned up was the Lovers. Shit, huh? Alright. Associated with the sign of the Gemini. The twins, the image depicts lovers in an embrace while an angel looks on. Gemini seeks a soulmate and new love. This card suggests love, friendship, partnership. Also represents the duality of earthly and divine love. I think that they thought that writing out that notebook and trying to say that love they had for each other, you know, like they thought that was going to help or whatnot. But I don't know. I don't have time to go through this. This is why I show you people the book. It's so that you can make your own analysis. Okay? I do not have all these cards memorized. Okay? So, yeah. But I know my deck is strong. And I know my tricks. I know I, too, I'm a Gemini. And I've had a near-death experience. I live in a haunted house, you know, and I feel like there's a strength here that needs to be noticed. And those who know what I'm talking about know what the fuck I'm talking about. Card 4 is obstacles to overcome. And what turned up was the Strength card, linked to the sign of the Leo. The Lion. Wouldn't that be something if that was their horoscope signs? Gemini and Leo, wouldn't that be something? When was their birthdays? Do you guys know? Comment below. Alright, lion is a sexual animal, but his base instincts are checked by the caress of a maiden. And this squirrel is throwing me off. Where was I? Message, use your head, not your heart. Exercise restraint, hold your power in reserve. Courage and fortitude will bring success. Could signify healing qualities. I'm just not sure that it's as strong as they think. The handwriting is just too different. And this not being capitalized in the name Gabby. I mean, how's it going to end with the line? But there's no indication of the ink swiveling up from him going off lines or anything. Did he write this? Did he really? I mean, just look at the tail on all those letters. Look at the G and the Y. And look at the G and the Y. Look at the G's and the Y's. Look at the G's and the Y's. Here, see the word everything? Look. Oh. Things that make you go, Oh my goodness, I'm getting thrown off again, Squirrel. And card 5 is the Attitudes of Others card. And my turn that was the 6 of Cups. The future will arrive sooner than you think. Look to what lies ahead and prepare for a change. What is he trying to say? Are they going to try and change the story again? Are they going to try and change their story again? I had to put her back out. She was messing up my table. Right, card 6 is what the questioner should do. And remember, this reading was done on the notebook's roll and all this. Okay, what turned up was the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. You appeared skilled at multitasking, but are you putting on a false front? It's not as easy as it looks. Oh yeah? oh yeah? Perhaps it's saying it's time someone needs to start being honest. And the last card, card 7, the outcome. And here we got the Knight of Rods in reverse. You lack focus and change course in midstream, often departing impetuously. You're quick to anger and tend to pick fights with people around you. So, yeah, I think they're going to try and throw up another distraction, another squirrel, if you will, which is really all the dog was really all about. A distraction. And possibly, an old debt. Dude sure got his exposure, and he made himself some ducats, too. The potato case is just something my channel's been keeping an eye on. Because I recognized the look in her eye when she had all that fear on her face. Right off the rip, I could see it. She knew it wasn't over. Too bad the cops got the dumb rules they got. The added expense is probably what set him over the top, like I said. Look at the difference in these. This and this. They both look like marigolds, but this has these thin little green stems, and they get really shriveled when they don't get their water. And this one has like a red stem. It's really weird. This looks more like the marigolds from last year. And this looks more like the ones that never gave me any flowers. Really, I wanted all my baskets full of marigolds. But you know, I can't be so lucky. Well, what's that little sprout down there, I wonder? Where are you? Oh no, you're blurry, that's what you are. I think these two little bugs are mating. I don't know if it's blurry or if it can see that. Anywho. Dude, they really appear to be mating, yo. Can it see them? Or is it blurry? I can't even see my screen because of the sun. Can you see them? Or is it blurry? Oh no. Damn it, kitty! Cock blocker. I never intended on this video getting so long. People need to be questioning this, though. Don't buy into it. Don't fall for it. Look, yeah, they got that capitalized in here. However, look at all the G's and the Y's. You see them? And there's no apostrophe. His narcissistic parents, spelled always with 2 L's. You know, all the misspellings and shit, and then not capitalizing certain things. Look how it's going off the line. The fuck? Don't fall for this shit, okay, world? Don't fall for it, YouTube. Don't fall for any of it. Other readings that I did said that they have friends and family that work in law enforcement before that even came out in the news, okay? I knew before the news told us because my cards told me. Look what happened to that almond. Oops. If you have any curiosity in those other readings, because it's not okay to litter, just go down, scroll through my channel, and go see what the other readings pulled up. Yeah. I've been making my speculations since the beginning, though. And I've been pretty consistent at posting. So you'd probably have to scroll through quite a ways. And keep in mind, too, those cops had such a hard time trying to figure out how to describe that supposed assault because there's situations like this where crybabies are complaining, saying that this is a cop assaulting him. Oh, hold on. That thing. Hold on. Alright. He's just got his hand kind of on dude's chest and he's making him back up. He's walking. He's like, oh, he's literally pushing me backwards. See, his hand's on dude's chest. He's pushing him back. And when he first come up, he was, you know, all up in their business. And this other cop come from the back over here. Here he is. Touched his camera. Uh-oh, touched his camera. Oh no, he touched his camera. These crybabies need to realize what they're doing with diminishing the meaning of that word.